Rhetoric is a powerful tool for professional writers. In this two-part video series, first, I want to make a set of arguments about visual rhetoric in the world, in documents, across ads, web pages, and more. In the second video, we'll hone in on rhetorical practices, principles, and tools that we can make use of as professional writers, document designers, and media producers. In 2003, UPS rebranded with a logo that reflected a world that expects more than packages from the company. Instead, we expect new capabilities for commerce around the world. The logo redesign was meant to reflect that expanded corporate vision. On the next few slides, see if you can match the logo to the company. This is visual rhetoric. I've been collecting images from advertisements for a while now that depict women as brutalized, beaten, and dead. If any of you are fans of America's Next Top Model, I believe this was season 5, where the models were made up and posed to appear dead. This image is from a sadly short-lived body shop campaign. There are 3 billion women who don't look like supermodels and only 8 who do. Some of you might remember the 2004 Quiznos Ad Campaign.
We love these songs because they are good to us. The Quiznos subs. They are tasty, they are crunchy, they are warm because they toast them. They got a pepper bar.
Quiznos new Santa Fe Trio subs with smoky chipotle sauce. Fried chicken, roast beef, or smoked turkey.
The Quiznos subs.
Quiznos. Toast.
Soon after Quiznos partnered with Joel Veitch to integrate the Sponge Monkeys in their ads, they dropped the Sponge Monkeys for Baby Bob. Soon after, they replaced Baby Bob with a talking oven.
Scott, I want you to do something.
Not doing that again. I burned.
We both enjoyed that. Now I want you to introduce my greatest creation, the new Toasty Torpedo.
The new Toasty Torpedo?
Yes, Scott. You make one.
Me?
Put it in me, Scott. It's over a foot of Quiznos flavor on slim, sleek ciabatta for only $4. Say it, Scott.
Only $4?
Say it sexy.
Only $4?
Sexier.
Only $4.
Quiznos. Toasty.
We all recognize this image. This is visual rhetoric. If you've read Michel Foucault, you're likely familiar with this image, Jeremy Bentham's late 1880s drawing of the prison panopticon. The prison is designed so that prisoners don't know if they're being observed or not. The disciplinary power of this architectural design is the assumption that if people don't know whether or not they're being observed, they will always behave as if they are being observed. This is Faith Hill on the cover of Redbook, and the untouched photo from that cover shoot. Some of you may have Simpsonized yourself when the movie came out in 2007. Tom did. We'll come back to her in a moment. Some of you may remember the 2000 presidential election and the disaster of the Palm Beach County ballot, which resulted in outcomes like this and parodies like this. This was Amazon.com's sitemap for the week or so following the election. Rosie the Riveter, 1942. 1999, her tattoo reading Tampax was there. 2001. 2004. 2007. 2010. 2011. And the scientist in that cover image, not photoshopped.
Introducing the next revolution in beauty. Get ready to experience a whole new you.
It's you, perfected.
Say goodbye to fine lines and wrinkles and hello to full lips, sparkling eyes, and lashes that never end. And that's just the beginning. Transform your look the way celebrities do with this beauty industry secret that's now available for the first time ever. Introducing Photoshop by Adobe. Finally look the way you've always dreamed. The difference is clear. Just one application of Photoshop can give you results so dramatic, they're almost unrealistic. Use Healing Brush to target blemishes at their source by simply erasing them. ProPixel Intensifying Botanical Hydrojargon Microbead Extract infused with nutritive volumizing technology will leave your face virtually unrecognizable.
My skin feels like plastic.
Take control of your color with Hue Saturation. Use this breakthrough formula to change hair, skin color, brighten eyes, whiten teeth, even adjust your race. Tired of fighting with your shape? Wish you could be a total knockout? Dial in the perfect you with Liquify. Reshape your body without the expense and mess of surgery. Why eat healthy and exercise when you can just look like you do? And the best part is,
It won't rub off.
the results don't lie. Pictures like this are all Photoshop. The celebrity beauty secret used in virtually every major magazine is now available to you. You don't have to rely on a healthy body image or self-respect anymore.
Now that's the power of Photoshop.
There's only one way to look like a real cover girl. Photoshop by Adobe.
Maybe she's born with it.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Photoshop.
Here's someone many of us recognize from our kitchens. Betty Crocker, Over Time. This is Visual Rhetoric. Just prior to Super Bowl 2003, Pepsi and iTunes partnered to create a huge music giveaway campaign. The ad actually featured some teens who had been prosecuted for illegally downloading music.
Hi, I'm one of the kids who was prosecuted for downloading music free off of the internet. And I'm here to announce in front of everyone, we're still going to download music free off of the internet.
I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the...
And there's not a thing anyone can do about it.
Not surprisingly, immediately after the ad aired during the Super Bowl, a remixed parody version emerged on the internet.
Going to download music free off of the internet.
I want to linger on a couple of images for a moment. The first set comes from Ready.gov, a website commissioned and built by the U.S. government, who partnered with Reuter Finn, an award-winning international campaign company. The site was designed to equip people to prepare for the new threats in a post-9/11 world. On the website, users can find information about, for instance, biological attacks. On that page, warnings include, if you become aware of an unusual and suspicious release of an unknown substance, get away from the substance as quick as possible. Cover your mouth. At the top of the site, we see the Homeland Security seal, Ready America. We see an ethnically and somewhat gender-ambiguous individual, side of the face, chin forward, head up, sun-dappled flag in the background. Not surprisingly, soon after the launch of Ready.gov, a parody site launched, designed to help America prepare for fiery death. Rather than the steadfast person, we see an anxious child. Within the site, we see, be informed, biological threats. Don't get so preoccupied with biological weapons that you forget to put on deodorant. I love these examples. First, they remind us how intimately connected verbal and visual content is. If you take these images and icons and remove the verbal content, they become free-floating. Second, these images tell us what we face in terms of creating new icons and visuals to represent new threats and to enculturate people to these icons and visuals. Third, this serves as a brilliant example of well-crafted parody. Another example we looked at earlier on is the UPS logo. The 2003 release and the new logo is the result of more than 2 years of research, testing, design, and development involving designers, ethnographers, and engineers. Prior to the launch, more than 1,000 internal documents alone had to be changed to present the new logo. It's amazing how much work this one small icon is expected to do to carry the meaning and presence of one massive international company. We saw her earlier, the Migrant Madonna, one of Dorothea Lange's iconic Farm System Administration sponsored Dust Bowl photographs. What we don't often hear is the context for this image. Yes, this was a family struggling with extreme poverty in the post-Great Depression American West. But the woman had a husband. Lange and her crew moved him from the scene to create a more powerful image of a woman alone. Lange asked the children to tuck their heads behind their mother's shoulders because they were laughing and smiling. Does this change the iconicity of the image? Does it invite us to perhaps rethink its powerful cultural memory? This is visual rhetoric. This image is from a catalog for doll making. It's not difficult to notice that the native women and children are naked, no accessories, no clothes, sitting on a scrap of fur. The white children, however, are seated on a love seat. They're wearing glasses and shoes, holding books. This presents a racist and racialized representation of identity and ethnicity. Brawny Man has been the trade character of Brawny paper towels since the early 1970s. He went relatively unchanged until the early 2000s when Brawny partnered with an ad agency and created an interactive app for their website, inviting users to create their dream Brawny Man. From all the creations users made, which were archived and saved on a database running underneath the site, the company rendered a new Brawny Man, more Ben Affleck than Tom Selleck, and coined the phrase, with a new softer side.
Oh, hey. You look beautiful. Did you get your hair cut? You did, didn't you? It's so you. It's perfect. Come in. Come in. Don't mind this. I was just building a rocking horse for the kids down at the school. Can I get you something to drink? All right. I gotta get that faucet fixed. Look, I'm all wet now. There you go. What's that? You're too funny. Oh. I wrote a poem about your haircut. Would you like to? No. I'm too embarrassed. No. No. Okay. Here it is. Your hair, like an angel's, turning heads of strangers, falling like a river on your cheek. I don't have the last line yet, but you can see where it's going.
That's brawny.
And then there's this, with which we are so familiar. Even in this rich multimodal visual landscape in academia, this is the primary and privileged mode of communicating knowledge, and the rules of design are invisible and set. And this is visual rhetoric.